Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Fiesel, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio. You know what IC stands for?
In Christ.
It also stands for ice cream, in case you're hungry. But in Christ Radio, you can find us on television two different ways, LaRue. You can find us on North Alabama, channel 182, that's Charter Communications, and we are syndicated worldwide on Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And we got a podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. So you can find us there as well. A lot of great talk show hosts are on Net News Network. They'll tell you the truth. They're very honest.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Worldwide. So we're proud of that opportunity. Well, it's folks like you that help make this happen because we got a lot of viewers and people want to see what's going on. LaRue Hardinger is with us right now. We've known each other how many years now? Toys for Tots.
Well,
we moved in 2013, so about 2014, I think. 9 years?
13 was our first campaign. So
I think I came in the year after the first campaign.
So you've been with us for 9 campaigns. Because, and this is our 11th in DeKalb County.
Well, a lot has happened, and a lot of growth has happened in those last 10 years.
It has growth in the need, and growth in actually corporations standing up, stepping up, holding in-house fundraisers and toy drives. And also this is what we like to do because we can tell them we can be involved as much or as little as possible. And for instance, the event held, the vintage car event held at Wills Creek RV Park, which is right on Airport Road, right across from the children's place. Okay, they're going to hold the first Saturday of each month starting around noon.
Oh wow, a lot of excitement.
And she sent me Melanie and Brad Kinsey are the owners, and they are some of our biggest supporters. Now
we're going to have to get them on the show too.
Definitely. She will have plenty to talk about. She's a great person, but they did all the work. And then we said, do you want us there or not? And they said yes. So we set up one canopy, had a couple of representatives there, so that people, and they had a food vendor and live music. And the video she sent me was just wonderful, and I am going to post it on our Northeast Alabama Marine Corps League website, so y'all can see bits and pieces of it. And so, but they surprised us. We thought this was a one-time thing, but they said no. The first time is not the only time. We're going to do this. Her words were year-round, but I assume during the warm months. But she said no. Each time, half the proceeds go to Toys for Tots of DeKalb County.
How awesome is that? So, that's what this community does. LaRue, people are watching us from all over the world right now, and especially in all 50 states. The Marine Toys for Tots Foundation has been around a long time, and I'm talking local right now when I say this, as well as worldwide. It's the integrity I think that you guys have brought to this area. We had been looking for something like this to help the kids. So what is the Toys for Tots campaign?
It is, the mission is simply this: to involve your community, bring them in, make them part of it, and to raise toys and or money to purchase toys to meet the needs of children in need at Christmas, and get has to be new toys that are donated. And we have a bagging team, ladies that are, most of them, Marine wives that are.
I've been in there, and I'm going to tell you, they know what they're doing, and they work on a timely basis as well.
And Lowe's provides the bags that we bag them in, and thank you, Lowe's.
Yeah, they're one of our sponsors now.
Fantastic. I want you to know they provided 1,000 bags, and they're the contractor bags.
They're the good ones.
Because we don't want toys poking through the bag.
Right.
But we can't do this without them and several others that help us. Excuse me. And long story short, when they bag the toys, they usually get one main toy. I mean, that's what parents do, right? When you're, they've got that one big toy that the kid wants. And if we have it in our inventory, it will go to them. It's first come, first serve, as far as the order in which you apply. At the DHR, they're doing that also as volunteers. And you go into the food assistance office in the lobby and simply pick up a application. And really it's simple. They just need to know you live in DeKalb County. These are your children, or you have custody of them.
Could be grandparents, right?
It could be grandparents, and that you are in need. And also, the way you can prove maybe you live in DeKalb County is to bring something as simple as a utility bill that has your name and address on it, and of course it'll be a current one. They don't require that you bring in something to prove how much money you make, but because they are the DHR, they will have access to that information. But don't feel like you're going to be, tossed out the door when you go in. If you need help, don't be embarrassed to ask for help. That's why we're here. This is why we volunteer 100%. Not October, November, and December. What month is it right now?
It's all year round, I know, for being with these folks.
And we have already had the Wills Creek RV Park. They approached us with this. They made this, this part of a fundraiser for us. It was their idea. And last year, we had several that did that. Volcraft provided us over 200 bikes, and the employees and the corporation did this, 200. And then Renfro, they provided a large amount of money that they raised by simply feeding the 3 shifts and the employees purchasing it. They took that money and bought 12 large bikes, which we never get donated. So if you're looking and you have the resources to buy something we always need and always run out of, a large bike, which I'm talking 24-inch or above, and a helmet to go with it. We ran out of helmets last year and had to put out a plea. I called Donna in a panic, we can't give these out without helmets, and also skateboards as well.
So then people started donating bicycles with helmets at the same time.
Yes, there's
skateboards with helmets.
There's an album on our Marine Corps League page, from last Christmas, and there's a photo on there of them lined up with all the bikes. They brought several employees over to our toy building, set them up outside, and they had people on the bicycles, and they were having fun. And that's just 2 examples. Anyone that did something for us, don't feel hurt or left out. We're limited on time, but you will be hearing from us if you raise a large amount of toys or money and donated it, or services such as the city of Fort Payne, whom we recognized at their last city council meeting last week, which we always do because they provide us a building with year-round with space to accept, sort, and bag the toys. And they don't charge us rent. And there was 833 campaigns across the United States last year under the umbrella of the official Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. And the number one complaint I hear from other coordinators, which we have a closed group on Facebook, is we're having to pay rent, and it comes out of our toy money. So
that can be pricey.
Oh yes, yes. So anyways, I just want you guys to know the bullet points I have here. I don't want to forget anything important, but I want to thank Donna and IC Radio, and also Philip, her husband, who is the guy behind the scenes.
Without him, we wouldn't have a show. Thank you.
This is a Commander's Award. The U.S. Marine Corps Reserve is proud to recognize IC Radio Station for outstanding support of the 2022 DeKalb County, Alabama Marine Toys for Tots program. Your generous contributions have enabled the Marine Corps to bring the joy of Christmas and send a message of hope to America's less fortunate children. And it is signed by Lieutenant General Commander David G. Bellin of the Marine Forces Reserve. So that is for the station. And you also have one for Donna and her husband, Philip, who...
Thank you. We just love helping it just in any way that we possibly can. But now you guys are actually the ones with boots on the ground, so to speak.
Well,
I mean, all through the year. And you're going to start having a regular segment here on the show.
yeah, I hope so. I hope you're able to do that for us, because this is information I get asked everywhere I go. And people they might not tune in to one of your programs, and they might catch it on another. And I'm answering the questions that I get asked most recently. I mean, most.
Before you go let's go to a quick commercial break. Can you believe half the show is already over? So
I'll make this
let's
quick.
go to real quick.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go to a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park, and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community. Whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need, toys at Christmas, or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175, or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Hardinger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Hardinger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Hardinger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. We are back. My name is Donna Thiesel, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundance Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. This past week, we got some more sponsors, and so we wanted to thank Chick-fil-A in Fort Payne. Mm-hmm. And we've already had the Chick-fil-A in Guntersville, so we appreciate that. Yeah. And also Jefferson's in Albertville. I'm going to have to go to you folks in Fort Payne and talk to you about that as well. And also the Hatter's been with us a long time. And Local Joe's. Have you been to Local Joe's in Albertville? No. It's worth the trip. So go check them out, because with all of these you can win birthday, anniversary, just because we love giving other people stuff away. Yes. All those things as well. So thank you so much for watching, and you can also send an email if you'd like to be included in all of our contests, and that email address is Donna@theedge.com. Donna@donnasedge.com. Donna's Edge or The Edge? Donnasedge.com. Donna@donnasedge.com. I see the train coming in. I love it. This is one of my treasures. You gave this to me a long time ago. Oh. Now this is it. And they are a limited supply. Once they're gone, they're gone. Well, the people have asked the question to me before. How do I get one? No. How do I know that it's really Toys for Tots? People have asked me for that before. How do I know I'm giving to a legitimate company? There are people who are out there saying, we're raising money for kids, and they're not Toys for Tots. Toys for Tots just celebrated its 75th anniversary. That's good right there. And we are look it up, we are the #1 rated Christmas charity for children in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Virgin Islands. And it started out with a Marine in California, and his wife she saw the need in the community. She made some homemade dolls and asked him, would you just, go out and give this out in your uniform? It became so popular, it grew from there. And now we cover all 50 states and the protectorates. And last year we had 833 campaigns. I would like for you guys to know what DeKalb County did, and people outside DeKalb County can donate to us. We just cannot solicit outside of DeKalb County. And as far as soliciting goes, I would like to tell you this. All gifts to this campaign do go to DeKalb County children. Okay, that is cleared by the DHR. And by the way, the DHR
volunteers.
That's a huge partnership right there.
A whole month.
Mhm.
So if you're going to sign up, put it now on your calendar. The whole month of October is the time to go. So that's important. It never fails. I have parents call me after the end of October because they're thinking about Halloween. They're not thinking about Christmas. And, you know, they're saying, I missed the day, you know. Okay, so I would also like to say we're all 100% volunteer. And the Northeast Alabama Marine Corps League, we do sponsor this program. We are not the same as Toys for Tots. We have to reapply each spring, which I've already done. And we've already been reaccepted in the program for 2023. So this is good to know. And we got an outstanding grade on our internal audit and the audit of the toys that they actually, if we have any toys left over, they actually send someone to count them. We're very transparent. We have nothing to hide. But we're now in our 11th campaign, and you know times are getting harder. So we expect to need more donations from you that can help us. And we expect more need in the families because of this economic conditions that we're finding ourselves in. I would also like to say we don't go door to door. Last year we received a report that someone came to their door saying they were with Toys for Tots, but they were not, because we don't do that. We don't canvass.
Well, you don't have time. You're too busy with kids.
Well, this is how we let you know what we need and when we need it. And I can go into more detail at a later program, and hopefully we can kind of stay on the same date each month, so you can always say, "Oh, we can let Donna fill you
First
in on
Monday
that.
of the month.
First Monday of each month. I'm going to be on the program. And if you have any questions, send them to Donna and I will answer them on the program. But we also do not make phone calls asking for donations. Now, just, you know.
I think that's why that question was posed. No, they knew all about Toys for Tots and knew how wonderful a place this is. But it's just, you know, people call from there. And no, they don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
And then if you have any questions, you are free to call me. And yes, I'm going out on that limb. 256-996-3111. 996-3111. Also, I would like to say that we welcome donations and fundraiser proposals, such as the RV, Wills Creek RV Park did. They came up with this idea on their own, and they just let us know when we showed up to give them their plaque from last year. Hey, we're going to do this every month. And I'm like, okay, but
awesome.
we'll take that. But thank you very, very much, Brad and Melanie Kinsey, the owners. We appreciate this tremendously. And there was Saturday when the first one was held, there was great attendance. And they have a lot of fun activities, live music, and vendors, you know, food vendors. It's great. But long story short, I would like to drive home. Don't forget October. And they only are open Monday through Friday from, I would say, 9 to 4:30. And you don't have to fill it out right then. If you don't have time, you can pick up an application, take it home, and bring it back.
Yeah, but if I'm that type of person who picks it up and takes it home, I'm going to lose it. I would say go on ahead and do it while you're there.
It doesn't take long, really.
It's not detailed. So.
It doesn't take long. But thanks to your generosity, I would like to give you the totals from last year, which I don't think has been publicized. We were able to provide 10,672 new toys. This ranges from large toys to stocking stuffers to 1,476 children in need this past Christmas. And but like I said, we expect a greater need this year. And this was the most children we've ever helped. And also we helped 5 nonprofits. You are allowed to apply to us online on our website if you're a nonprofit that does this, and maybe you're a church or something and you provide clothing and food, but you don't, maybe you used to put a toy in the basket. And if you need that, we can do that. We can give you the toys. You can give out the clothes and the food. We'd be glad to help you. Like I said, 5. And we usually average between 3 and 5 DeKalb County. They have to be DeKalb County Christmas charities. And we're not trying to step on anyone's toes or steal anyone's thunder. We're just here to meet the need. That's the mission behind all of this, is to make sure that no child goes without at Christmas. Can you imagine going back to school and all the kids talking about what all they got for Christmas? You remember doing that in school, right? And what do? I mean, if you didn't get anything, or you got, you know, some tiny little something that you were embarrassed about, and bless their hearts, I'm sure the parents did the best they could. I was in that position one time with 3 boys, single mom, working, and I had to apply for help. So everybody needs help sometime. Don't feel embarrassed. So I would also like to say, I want to thank you on behalf of our Northeast Alabama Marine Corps League. These guys do a lot of the fundraising, and that's where we're the ones you see set up at Walmart and at Big Lots, and I'm thanking these stores for allowing us to do that. And also Bruce's Foodland in Rainsville and Bruce's Foodland in Fort Payne. They have been on board with us, all 3 of these, since our first campaign in 2013. So
how many kids got the blessing the first year?
600.
600. So more than doubled.
Yes, and it's grown steadily each year. But this is what we are here for. We don't let us work this hard for no pay and then not take advantage of it. If you need help, okay, just ask for help, because it is. I would like to also give you one more set of figures, and I know we're running close on time, but I think this is.
We got 2 minutes left.
I think this is really important. Okay, I want to give you the totals for the entire first decade through last year.
I'm a numbers person. So.
Yeah, I am too. Okay, here we go. Let me find that figure. The grand total, 2013 campaign through 2022, which is 10 campaigns, a total of 66,232 toys were distributed to 10,357 DeKalb County children who normally would not have gotten anything under their Christmas tree. And so...
Well, you're probably seeing now a generation of kids who are having kids now.
Right. And there are a lot of 3-generation households now. And there are a lot of grandparents who have their children, have custody of them or temporary custody, you know, that want to give that child something. So
they're having to start all over again. They're living on Social Security, so they need help. Exactly.
But even if you're not... Okay, say you have a 2 working family household, and you have a nice car, and you now have a nice house. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. They may be on the verge of losing their home. So don't be embarrassed. I don't care if you drive an Escalade and you're fixing to lose your car, whatever. You might want to bring something to show that. I don't know, but they don't require it, okay?
LaRue, we're going to have to call it today. This is the end of the show, but you're coming back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So we're going to have another show coming up. And listen, thank you again so much. I have to correct myself on something. So we tape the shows on Monday, so it'll be a Friday, the first Friday of the month, when your show is actually going to air.
When it airs, okay.
That's when it airs.
Okay.
So again, thank you so much for watching. Remember, the first Friday of the month and also the second Friday of the month that will be airing. So again, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. Okay? We'll see you shortly with another awesome guest.
Thank you.